Hey everyone, I'm just gonna wait for people to come in and then we can start. I'm really excited. It says there's one person in here. I have my boyfriend right here next to me. Hi Tamika, hi Rebecca. I'm so used to premiering, so I automatically want to go type something.
Oh, I see.
Hi Sugar Dumpling. Hi Stacy. Hey Haley. Happy Friday. Okay, I think we have enough people now. Should we pull cards? Hi Indy, S Gordon, Tanisha, Fun Foxy fam. I like that. Shirley, Jane, Den. Oh my God, you guys are so many. Thank you guys for joining me. I wanted to, before I get started with the card reading, is it raining where you're at? No, it's so hot, Tamika. Oh my God.
Blazing.
It's blazing hot.
We're in the heat dome.
That chat is so distracting, but I'm so happy all of you guys are here. So I do want to mention that we hit 500,000 subscribers, and that's why we have all this. I'm celebrating today, celebrating with you guys. I have a little shot glass here, and let me tell you guys what I'm drinking, because I kind of want to make this a part of our thing. But this is, can you see, Roku gin, the Japanese craft gin, and this is also by Suntory, right?
Yeah.
It's really, really good. This is the first time that I'm trying it. My boyfriend actually got it for me for hitting 500. So he got it for all of us, actually, for hitting 500,000. So yeah. Cheers and congratulations, you guys. Okay, let's start. So I'm thinking, oh, thank you. Congratulations. Oh, hi, Pamela. Hi, Starseed. Hi, Invader. Hi, Christina. Hi, Nani. I think that's how you say it. Den, 100% pure love. Isn't it perfect? We're celebrating on a Friday night. Portia, Frank, Bonita, Sophia. I just want to say hi to all of you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is what I'm going to be doing is doing this reading, like a general reading, and then whatever comes up, I'm going to be giving a remedy for it, like some kind of a spell, a magic, something. And then we'll head into some Q&A. What do you think? And then we'll take some shots too. Okay, so the first, oh, thank you, 100% pure love. Love you and your products. I'm so happy you do. My boyfriend does all the packaging and the mailing, and the messaging for the shop. So you guys are talking to him over there. The first thing, congratulations. Please give me a shout out. My name is Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do it in three categories. First one, let's do money, because we just had a money spell video go up. And so let's do money, right? And then we'll do love. And then we'll do one where you guys can pick, and then I'll choose one of your guys' suggestions. Good? Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Cheryl. Mary Ann. Oh, did you see that? I love when the deck talks like that. So this is funny because this is the card of our relationship, and we're sitting together. This is the Temperance card right here. So when me and my boyfriend got together, I dreamt of this card. So this is really a special card for me. But basically, money and temperance, what does that mean? For some of you, actually for all of you, there needs to be a balance when it comes to money. Either some of you are spending way too much, or some of you are hoarding money and not wanting to spend at all. There needs to be a lot of balance when it comes to money. Either it's budgeting, or if you want to buy something, save up for it. A lot of you spend money like it's water, and a lot of you save money like it's gold. So it's two different types of people here that I'm picking up on.
It's the balance in between.
Yeah, we have to find a balance in between, because here's the thing: if you don't spend, then the energy is not being exchanged. Like you have to put the money out there so it comes back in. Like, it has to be an exchange.
It's almost like your grandma trying to feed you, and you keep saying, no, I have too much, and she's not going to give anymore. But if you keep spending more, it's like a cycle. It flows in, fresh water coming in. Basically.
Yeah, like I like the way he said that. Like, it's like your grandma giving you money. What'd you say?
Food, feeding you, trying to feed you.
Trying to feed you?
It's like
I'm sorry, I'm burping. I just had that shot.
Or a better way, it's almost like a pond. If you keep the water's not flowing, water gets stagnant.
Okay, yeah. So like a pond, that's actually perfect. Like, if you don't keep replenishing the water,
like a steady stream of it.
Steady stream. If that gets stagnant, it's just gonna stay there. Your money energy is just gonna be stuck there. And you spend money like water. That's me. But you're a Leo, so it's hard. Same with him. He can spend money like, I don't know, but balance. And I'm the total opposite. So I think that it kind of works because I teach him and he teaches me. So I'm not a spender at all. I'm one of those that will hoard money and save it. Like, it's very hard for me to spend, and it's very easy for him to spend. So
be like I'm the river and you're my dam.
He said he's the river and I'm his dam.
Someone said that, build a dam, that's why.
So
Esley.
Put money into savings. 100%. I'm like, I have like kind of like I don't want to say OCD about it, but like, you know how like I have to, because my grandpa taught me to do that. And if I don't do it, I feel like I'm sabotaging myself. So that was like trained into my brain, Pamela. But yeah, putting money into savings is good. I swear to God, you guys, even if it's $5 a month, even if it's $5 a week, by the end of the year, you have something, that you didn't spend on anything else. So, and it feels good to see your bank account number growing.
It's always good to have a money altar because it's a nice place where you can keep it safely.
Also, yes, have a money altar, because money is an energy. So you want to work with this energy, call it in, right? You want to invite this energy in. And so you use the herbs. Like, if you guys have questions right now about like money remedies, ask me. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you so much.
The money altar is like a guest room for the money. You want to make it hospitable so the money keeps coming back to stay.
True. So he just said your money altar is like a guest room for money and for like the money deities. Like if you work with Ganesh or another money like deity or your ancestors or something.
You want them to be comfortable.
You want them to be comfortable in their stay. You want that, like, that's a perfect way to put it, actually. It is like a room for them in your house. So make it look pretty. Put your cash on it. Make sure the cash is clean. Coins, whatever represents money to you. If your ancestors or somebody in your life that passed away gave you something that was like gold or something, because I know a lot of in my culture that's what they give as gifts.
It doesn't have
Use
to be money,
that.
anything that has value.
Anything that has value, yeah. It doesn't have to be money.
To you.
A value to you. That's right. How do you do money altar?
Anywhere you put money. It doesn't have to be.
Actually, so you can do that anywhere. I would Google feng shui and look at the money direction of your house and create a little altar there. But if you cannot, that's fine. Get a aventurine or a pyrite crystal and put it in the money area of your house. Fenugreek too, yes, fenugreek. It's called the Bagua map. If you Google it, it will show you where to put love stuff, where to put money stuff, where to put your career stuff. Look up Bagua map. It's hard for me to save money. I spend a lot more than I gain, even. That's him.
Gain more.
You know what?
Use as much of
I think that's his mentality, is like, make more, gain more. Like, then we need to expand. And where I'm like, okay, no, we need to cut back and we need to budget and stuff. But here's the thing: when you work with magic and spirits and law of attraction and stuff like that, that's a good mentality to have. Like, make more. You want to have the mentality of increase and growth. So I think, I wouldn't say save all your money like in a toxic way like I do. I think you have balance. You have to find balance. Spend a little bit for yourself. Save a little bit. What is the priority balance?
Like, for some people, it might be for out of every $10 they save $1. For some people, they can't do that, so out of every $20 they'll save $1.
That's a perfect way of saying it. Like, for some people, for every $10 they save $1. For some people, every $20 they'll save $1. So whatever you could do, I think it's just important to put that energy out there that, hey, I can save. I have that ability. The universe, hey, match it, mirror it.
Because to the deities, there's no difference between $1 and $20. It's all the same.
Yes, the universe, the spirits, they don't know like a penny or $1. They just know, okay, they're asking for money. Sometimes, have you ever come across a penny or like a coin or dollar when you're walking? Like, the universe presented that to you, like, not even caring about the value. You know, they were like, okay, they need money, they want money, here, let me present them with money. That's kind of how I look at it. Is it okay to put money in broad? Don't carry your purse all the time. Okay, that
might be more helpful because it's closer to your heart.
My great grandma, which is why I'm probably such a hoarder. My great grandma was such a hoarder. She would keep money in her bra. She did not believe in banks. You have to put all your money under your mattress. Like, and when she would come over, she would hide the money in a little like bandana and stuff it in her bra because she would think that like people would steal it. And she would take a nap and keep it with her. So I don't think that's healthy, but I mean, spiritually, if you do keep money next to your heart chakra, you know, of course, every time your heart beats, it's sending out a vibration. If your heart beats and there's money on top of it, it's sending out a vibration. So that is magic. But yeah, don't do it all. Don't do it all the time. I always have this financial problems. Anytime I save money for something, then something different comes up. Then I have to use it for like hospital bills. Okay. So for you, it seems like the money energy has gotten stuck in some kind of a pattern. So here's what you do. First of all, make a money altar because you need to change the energy of money in your life, in your eyes, your perception. So make a money altar and keep things like aventurine, pyrite. If you work with Ganesh, any money deity, your money, keep your wallet there. I mean, there's so many ways, but you need to make a space in your house where you can kind of reprogram your brain about your values and thoughts about money.
Just dedicate that space specifically to money.
Yeah, dedicate that space specifically to money. Like, I always did that. My cousins used to think I was so weird because I would lay my money out on my dresser and they would think that I'm like bragging, but I didn't care what they thought because for me, it was like it was a manifestation technique and it worked. And it was just, you know, for people that understand, I think you understand that it works. And there's a reason we do that. How to make a money altar. Somebody just asked, did you see that comment? Oh. I was like, how did he know that question? And Michelle just asked, how to make a money altar. Is there a video on how to? So I don't have a video on how to make a money altar just because here's the thing. If you make a money altar, don't show anyone. Don't show anyone unless it's like somebody you trust genuinely. You have a good family member, like close relationship, your spouse, children. But otherwise, don't share pictures of your money altar ever, ever, ever. Don't.
To strangers.
Don't. Strangers, evil eyes,
Can I recommend it?
Yeah.
Like that aside, but like also, it could be anything as simple as a shelf, and then you could put crystals on. Make it intimate and personal.
Oh, okay. So some people get really intimidated. Oh my God, I have to build an altar. But my boyfriend mentioned a good point. Is actually we started doing this around the house, where you just put a shelf. Kind of decorate the shelf. You could get 3 shelves on Amazon for $19.99. That's one that we started off the house with. So you could get that, and dollar store ribbons, stickers. If you have an old sari like of an ancestor, use that. Tapestry.
The very first, the only rule for a money altar is it's where you put your money, and that's it. You could decorate the surrounding with whatever you feel like.
Yeah. So the main ingredient for your money altar would be cash, money, green candles, money incense. If you have my money oil from my shop, which I am oh, it's so exciting. The packaging is going to be a little bit different. So we're waiting for the stuff to arrive, but I'm so excited. And our love oil is changing too, but we'll get into the love one next. But yeah, so let's see some more. Where should I buy tarot cards? If you can, in person, definitely. You want to always run your hands over the tarot, because some tarot will give you bad vibes and you are not going to resonate with it. You're not going to understand and click with the imagery. Some tarot cards, you run your fingers over it and you're like, I don't even have to look at the pictures. It's mine. And if you can't go physically to like you can get them from like a metaphysical shop, like a Magick shop, Botanica. But if you can't go personally, physically, then I would recommend go to Amazon, type tarot cards, and whichever ones that you like or catch your attention, go to YouTube and type that tarot card's name and write flip through. And you will always find somebody that flips through each card, and you'll feel if you connect with the cards. That's how I buy my tarot cards, especially with Corona and the pandemic. That's how I bought them. I looked at each card on YouTube to see if I would click with the imagery, and my intuition sparks. So that's how I would buy tarot cards. Thoughts on money dragons?
Those Asian dragons that hold the money coins, they're basically Asian money.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Here, let me show you a picture.
So Kim asked thoughts on money dragons. I've never heard of that, but he's going to show me what that is. Oh, you know what? When I was little, my dad was obsessed with these.
You put the money around it.
He loved dragons. Like he wanted that in his swords and stuff. But money dragons, they're gold. I see they're very beautiful. And I feel like if you do bring them in your house and you put them on your altar, because they do have coins around it, they'll protect your money.
And you're supposed to put your other coins around it. Same thing as those Buddhas. They'll have the green Buddhas where you rub the tummy and you put a coin down. It's supposed to bring you more wealth.
Oh, I didn't know that. So the Buddha with the green belly?
No, there's the Buddhas where you in Buddhists where you rub their belly and you put a coin down. It's kind of like an offering, like putting a coin in a fountain.
Oh,
it's the same way for Buddhists. So
that's really
that's kind of like a money altar also.
So I actually have 4 baby dragons sitting on top of my tarot cards because they protect my cards. You guys have seen them in some of the pick-a cards. Those are my card protecting dragons. Sito's boyfriend, tell her to save this live. It should be saved, right? It should be saved. Hopefully it is.
If not, we'll definitely put it up.
I'll find a way to put it up. Yeah. Okay. So Emma, happy Friday and congrats 500K subscribers, 5K subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember when I made my first 5 subscribers. I was so excited. I ran to go tell my mom, like, oh my God, I got 5 subscribers.
Oh, can you color candles? Or does it have to be a solid white color candle to a green?
Can you color candles?
Yeah, if you have a white candle, but you need it to be green.
Color a white. Yes. With a marker.
Not best to write on it then probably.
With the marker, write on it. Or if you have a brown like grocery bag, rip the grocery bag and write on there. But make sure you rip it because you don't want like straight edges on there. And also, if you have white candle, white substitutes any other color. So you don't really have to. Yeah, you don't have to color it. Sam Khan, your BF is sweet. Lovely, Cecil. Oh, thank you. I'm trying not to expose myself. Sorry.
Oops.
Oh, Preeti, hi. What's the best thing to do to protect your home and from evil people? Evil eye. Keep an evil eye on your door. If you have my protection oil, take my protection oil and make the evil eye on your door, like just a circle and a dot in the middle. How to use the stones to attract money. So say you have pyrite, and we totally jumped off the topic of money, didn't we?
Yeah, but also show your hands, like that's something they can do too for evil eye.
Yes. Oh, I didn't even show you. If you guys saw my latest pick a card reading, they're fading now and kind of chipping, but you can do the evil eye on yourself if you want to get it tattooed, or your nails or necklace, jewelry. That helps too. But how to use the stones to attract money. Okay, so pyrite and aventurine, if any of those, right? Put them in the four corners of your property. Whether it's outside or inside. Keep a bowl of aventurine or pyrite chips in your home and light candles and incense on top of it. You can put those crystals on your altar. Put those crystals in your purse and wallet. Infuse those crystals in like a bowl of water and then mop your house with it. There's plenty of ways to use. Keep it on your money altar. Yeah. Natasha said, hi, you now reading my comment. The comments are going pretty fast. Like I have even a helper here, but it's going pretty fast. Thank you for that pick a card video. Oh, you're welcome.
How to win the lottery.
How to win the lottery. That's
work the ticket.
That is a very good question. But let me answer. For the pick a card video, Necro Nikki. Okay, so since you guys are in my live, I'm gonna tell you guys next week's pick a card reading. Do you guys want to know? So this week was money spells, but next week is gonna be pick a card for love spells. I think you guys will like that, right? Can you say anything about the lottery and how to win it? Who asked that? Natasha. Oh. Okay. You work the ticket, right? You have to work the ticket, put it on your altar, incense it, tobacco it. Like there's a lot of words, like that word right there. I don't even know if I could say on YouTube. So head over to Patreon. I show you a little bit more there. It's like, this is something that I would share 100% over there heavy. Like you have to use domination stuff. You like use road opener stuff, work that ticket, but also you need to work your mind, because if you want to win a lotto, where you want to win the lottery, but you have like a mentality that I'm never gonna make money.
You're a contestant on The Bachelor and you're trying to win that rose.
He said it's like you're a contestant on The Bachelor and you're trying to win that rose. Like that's your lotto ticket. You do everything. But basically that's how I work. That's how he works. Like, you know, what you want to attract, you focus on. So if you have to change your mentality where if you focus on the lack of money or like the stress of money and stuff, it's very hard to win a lotto, you know, because the energy clashes.
It's very hard to attract money when you don't show, when your money that you already have isn't having a good time. You want to show the money that, hey, look at my money. It's having a good time with me.
That's an interesting way to put it. So like, imagine like your money is having a good time and wants to stay with you, and it's more attracted to you if your money's having a good time.
Not even
right?
You're spending it well.
Spending it well, saving it well.
It's making you actually happy. Mm-hmm. You're using your money for the things. More money will come your way because it's like, hey, this guy's putting his money to the right use.
Yeah.
It's like almost like giving something to a homeless person. Someone is like, oh, is he really going to put that to good use? Think of yourself as homeless and money is just a rich person. Is someone going to look at you and give you money and be like, that money's going to go to good use?
Yeah. Yeah. See, like if the spirits are like
a rich person.
No, like the spirits are blessing you with money, right? And you're showing the spirits that you're like, but money is so stressful, or like, oh, it's so hard to make money, and your spirits are over there like, we want to bless you with money. Open the door for us.
Ooh, picking up money from the floor.
When you pick up money from
I know
a
you're
stranger on the floor, does it make you poor in the future? Okay. My mom has very strong beliefs about this, and I think I picked up on a few of that. But if you pick up money from the floor, pick it up, okay? Because it was put in front of your path for a reason. Your eyes laid on it for a reason. Everything we encounter happens for a reason. So pick it up, and if it makes you uncomfortable because you don't know who dropped it, like maybe it was not the best person,
Donate.
Sage it or donate it.
No, like, yeah, give it to charity. Like when you go to 7-Eleven, there's that little thing. Like,
keep it flowing.
Yeah, that's
because it will come back.
Like I was telling you, you want to show money at a good time. If you cross over money, next time you will try to attract it. It's not going to come to you because, like, oh, you had the chance to get money, but you didn't.
Yeah, like sometimes money will come to you and you had the chance to grab it and you didn't. It makes me think like you saw a shiny penny on the floor, and a lot of people, I run towards shiny pennies. Ask him, right?
Anything.
And it's weird because people don't do that, but I get excited because my grandpa would make us so excited about like coins on the ground. He made us appreciate it. But say you always see that shine on the ground, you're like, oh, it's a penny, leave it. Eventually the spirits in the universe are going to be like, oh, they don't care about that. We're not going to shine it in their face anymore. You know what I'm saying? Find a penny, pick it up all day long. You'll have good luck. Put it on your altar. Wash it and put it on your altar.
Oh, Angela said a good thing. She said so does that work with, where is it?
Angela? So does that go with love too? Just keep thinking it's good and you're always going to be in love?
Say something? Thoughts are nothing without action.
So he said thoughts are nothing without action, which is something I'm learning too. Like, I'm not good with intimacy or, stuff like that. So we think like, okay, I'm going to do this. I want to do this, but then we never do it. Like for me, I work so much that I forget to show affection. And that's not good because I think his love language is definitely physical touch. Mine is, I think, acts of service. So I think, thoughts without action, like, if that makes sense.
Like, if you have a thought and it just stays in your head, that's wasting it.
Yeah, you're wasting a thought. Ooh, if you guys have read that book, Big Ideas, it teaches you that thoughts are actual entities that bounce around and float around, and it will come in your head, and if you don't act on it, it will bounce to someone else. Have you guys ever had an idea, and then you see someone else do the idea because you didn't act on it? Your boyfriend needs to let you talk and not interrupt you. I really feel it.
Who said that?
I mean, we work together. So I'm sorry, Reese's, if that bothers you, but I'm going to include him because like we bounce off each other and we feed off each other. So, I mean, there's other spiritual, there's other spiritual people like he's a part of my work. He helps me so much. He helps like my shop and everything. I wouldn't be sitting here. Like, why would I not include him?
What is B? Can you tell B whatever BH to ask again?
Would you please answer my question if you see it, please? What is your question, B?
Some of the chat moves too fast.
Yeah, some of the chat just moves really fast. Oh, honey, Yayo. Thank you. That was really sweet. 100% pure love. Thank you. 2 twice as fun. Thank you, guys. That means so much because, like, I don't include him in my YouTube channel. You guys can see him on Patreon. If you want to see his face, go to Patreon. But yeah, I don't even show his face on YouTube. Like,
what was the name of the map that you called?
Mm-hmm.
Map.
What was the name of the map? Oh, the Bagua map.
The Bagua.
Bagua, I think. I think that's amazing to have a partner who supports you on what you want. Love it. Thank you. I don't know if you guys know, but I follow Shireen, Arabian Conjure, and I just see the way that she works with her husband. It's just so sweet, and she includes him in the lives. It's so sweet. He helps her out. They work together. I love it. Like, it's just sweet, and yeah.
No, and it's just like in the chats. So sometimes I have to read the chat for you. So I have to kind of.
Yeah, and he's here because he likes to read the chat, so I don't miss your guys' stuff. But B, what if you've been doing things so long, can't get doors to open up for you? I'm a strong believer. I love you guys so much. Oh, thank you. Okay, so if you're here's how I work. So if you're doing a spell or a ritual and you do it once, okay, you do it twice, okay, you do it 3 times, 4 times, and it's not working, then I know there's a block and I know I need to do something. Clear it, spiritual rinse, like road opener, block remover, something. That's your sign that something is blocking. It could be even like mental work, like clearing your head, stuff like that, and if you guys need to get therapy for it, get therapy, get a spiritual worker, not a worker, spiritual reading if you want, but something to get you out of your head a little bit.
And just mention that Rose is nice to ask questions and know how feelings or anything like that. She's nice.
Oh.
I get it now.
Oh. What is the name of the stone to attract wealth? I'm like getting so close here. This is how you show my age.
Do a reading after this too.
Oh, we'll get to love after this, but what's the name of the stone to attract wealth? Aventurine, citrine, pyrite, and here's some that I personally use that I think is very, very lucky. Labradorite, of course, because it's very lucky. And
magnets. Can't get your hands on stones with a magnet.
Oh, magnets. Yeah. Keep a magnet with your money stones. That's a really good one. Listen, who don't want your partner there that they can leave happy. He's there to keep up good work. Yeah, if he didn't help me, I wouldn't be able to. He set everything
just
up.
Mention how airheady you are.
Yeah, like I'm such an airhead.
I collect your thoughts in one place.
He helps me a lot. I'd lose my head if he didn't like.
Oh, reading.
That's so good. Yeah, the magnet. Yes,
if you can't get your hands on crystals, because sometimes people can't. Everyone can get their hands on magnets.
Yes, if you cannot get your hands on a crystal, use a magnet and put it in your wallet, put it near your cash, put it in your
anything you want to attract.
Anything you want to attract, yeah. How do I get my daughter's fiance move closer to her family? Fiance, maybe?
No, I'll get back to
you. Okay, so now
let's pull a reading.
I'm going to go to love. So we'll pull a card for love. You guys okay with moving on to love? Oh, thank you, Anisha. I like your name.
Getting other people to do things is very hard. Hard dominance. That's where she wants her fiance, she wants her to move closer to her, the family.
Oh, what was her name?
Marsha.
Marsha. Oh, so that you wanted your daughter's fiance to move closer?
Yeah.
Domination work, domination oils. Get yourself some malachite crystal, calamus root. If you can get my domination oil, I charge mine on my altar that I work with my darker spirits. If you're interested in that, but domination oil, calamus root, like stuff like that would help to kind of pull that in your favor.
That's a good one.
Okay. Which one was it? How do you know there is witchcraft attacking you?
That's a really good question.
Okay, right before I do the love one, because we got a card, I'm going to answer that question. How do you know that there's witchcraft attacking you? And here's how you know. Negativity around you, flies everywhere. Okay, roaches and infestation of bugs, like unordinary, unusual.
Things rot before they should.
Things rotting before they should. Also, like if you find yourself bumping into things a lot and just constantly there's tension and fighting and arguments inside the house, like the energy in the house feels heavy. What else? Like mental fog is a big one.
Like a lot of fungus and all that stuff growing is a very bad sign for that.
Fungus growing in your house.
That's why it's always good to clean it.
That's why I like my house to be so clean. And that's why I love that he helps me so much cleaning the house, because I'm such a clean freak that if it's not clean, I get super anxious. So I am lucky that I have somebody that helps me with that. But like, yeah, clean your house, declutter, get rid of dust and stuff like that, because all those things, if there is negative energy, it will hold it, and then it will sit there. So clean it out and stuff. But okay, this love reading for a lot of you, it's so sweet because first of all, it's the number 11, and then we have look to your inner strength. So you're stronger than you realize. For a lot of you guys, whatever you're going through when it comes to your love life, if you can see her crown, it's made of ice. So something has made a lot of you very, very cold. Like this is very similar to the Queen of Swords, where you guys are cold, independent, and when you look to your inner strength, a lot of you, I think, see it very masculine. Like, I have to do this, and for me to be strong, I have to do this and portray myself like this and act like this, behave like this, and it's affecting your love life. So a lot of it, you're keeping yourself in a bubble. Like, you're holding yourself in a little bubble, and a lot of you don't know what to do because it's like you're just floating there. Okay, so for a lot of you, also I see, if you guys can see her crown, and if you see that first part of her hair right near her forehead, it's rainbow. So what I'm getting from this, and here's the thing with reading cards, every single time the cards will tell you something different. I've never gotten this message before, but it seems like a lot of you have blocked your own blossoming, your creativity, your beauty, the way you express yourself. Underneath all that cold, like, look at that. She needs to let her hair out, and she has this big old heavy ass crown on her head. And for a lot of you, that is something, it could be an ego thing that is holding you back in love. It could be like you are mean, or maybe it could be that your words are very sharp, or it could be that maybe there's some trauma that has made you frozen and locked in a bubble. And so that is what I'm getting for this reading for a lot of you. Now, keep in mind, this may not resonate with all of you guys because we all have different placements in our charts and everything, but this is for a lot of you. And so, yeah, now I'm going to take some love questions if you guys have some love questions.
A lot of people are asking about how to get their exes back. You might want to mention that the more desperate you sound, it's like almost like pushing that away. You want to almost seem like you're ready for a relationship.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people
are asking about exes.
How to get their exes back.
Will my Leo ex return back to me?
Like a bunch of those.
I rubbed eucalyptus oil on my keys. Having relationship issues. You did it yesterday. No. If you put that energy out there, you're like, oh my God, I did it. Okay, I did it yesterday, and now I'm going to sit here and wait. It will not happen. It will not happen. I don't know why. I wish it did, but it doesn't.
It's almost like it's like that popular girl that once you stop paying attention to them, then they're just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's like that popular girl that once you stop paying attention to them, they're like, oh, hey, what's up? Energy just is like that. So funny. It says 11. He's playing a game. It says 11, and this is 11 card. Do you see that? But okay, so I've been there where I would do something and I'd be like, why isn't it working? Like, I put everything into it and it sucks and it hurts and it makes you like get more into that panic mode. But like, oh, thank you, Melanie. Oh, you're a Patreon. Thank you. I'm so excited to have you there. But like, yeah, that energy doesn't really help. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, it doesn't help because it creates blocks and it just creates friction between you, what you're trying to manifest, and your manifestation. It's easy, but then sometimes we create our own friction. Getting rid of a third party actually. Okay, so if you are interested, you could make a sour jar. And if you're interested in the sour jar, that's something I can't share here because of the ingredients. So go to Patreon. It's up if you want that. I did my strawberry sweet spell on Venus Day today. It went so good. I loved it. Okay, if you do keep it on your altar for 3 days, watch how it smells. It smells so good. 11 is for twin flames. Oh. Hey, lady, so nice to see you and join in on. Hi, Christy. I haven't seen you for a while. Just want to let you know I've been here since hair tutorials. By the way, you've helped me cut layers in my waistline there. Thanks so much for that. My daughter is into crystal also. Isn't that weird, you guys? Sometimes I think that the people that like joined my channel in the early days that was just for my like beauty masks and hair videos, they were probably like, what the heck is this girl doing now? Like, it just, the content is still kind of beauty, fashion and stuff is still there, but I kind of incorporate spirituality with it. Latrice, I did not see your question. What is it? Can you do a sour jar for a third party and it won't backfire? I'm so afraid of doing dark work. If you're afraid of doing dark work, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
It's a lot about confidence.
It's a lot about confidence.
Your willpower goes into it because your intention is driven by that.
Willpower, confidence. If you have the slightest doubt, doubt is an energy. If that little bit of energy rubs off on your spell, like, you know, like you can see like that, it's like an ingredient. Like if you're making dessert and you accidentally spilled salt in it, that's not good. Like
sharks, you can't have the blood leaking out.
It's like swimming with sharks and you can't have like a drop of that blood leaking out. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of energy can just affect your spell. So make sure that you don't like doubt it.
Like the way we get stronger is we physically work out, right? But the way we work out our energy is our confidence and our willpower, and that's tied into it. The more you do that, the more stronger your energy is.
So like how we work out our muscles, like he was saying, like we have to work out our spiritual self like that too. So I was gonna say, like, if you could start off baby steps with dark work, but I don't know if that's even a thing. Dark work, you just gotta put your whole self in there, and that's the hard part.
I think the first step is get your willpower, your confidence up to where you are ready.
Work on your solar, and then do the dark work. Your solar plexus chakras, your confidence, your willpower, yellow crystals, sunflowers, lemons. Surround yourself with that a little bit and then see how you feel about doing dark work.
That's the best protection against dark work. It's literally willpower, like you cannot, you're walking through demons. They can't feel your fear.
Oh, have you guys seen The Conjuring? He just mentioned, like, in The Conjuring, they talk about like the willpower aspect of like your willpower can shield off hexes and curses and negative entities. Like if it's strong enough, they won't be able to penetrate. And if you guys have seen the newest Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, I loved it. But okay, more love questions. A lot
of people are interested in that black magic.
Patreon. And if it's blacker than black magic, then OnlyFans, okay? Because there's certain things that are very dark. So
or you don't want to expose people that don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want to expose those people that don't want it, you know? Love questions.
Can a Leo and a Virgo be together?
Leos are, oh yeah. I think my hair is frizzy. But Leos and Virgos, yes. So they're both very headstrong and independent. But yes, they can make it work. But also just keep in mind that headstrong and independence may clash. So work around that.
Like any sign can be, it's just the problems you're going to face. You're going to have to work.
Exactly. Any sign can be with each other. But if you know what problems will arise and what you can do, like say, for like money instance, right? I'm the hoarder, he's the spender. So we know that. So work around that. Same with astrology. Someone could be super stubborn and someone could be not. Like work around it. Can you tell me what's Aries? Oh, current thoughts of me and intentions.
And that gets too into it because there's too many.
I don't do readings where I get into someone else's thoughts unless it's someone like that's a very intimate thing. So like I think there's other YouTubers that do that. Maybe you could benefit from them. They're good at it too. So my partner and I are so much in love with each other, but we literally fight over every little thing, and I really don't know what the problem is. I'm Sagittarius and she is Capricorn. So constant fighting in the house could be, just negative energy. And there are certain things you could do spiritually. Basil, burn basil, cook with basil, spray basil in your house, sprinkle it all over the property. It gets rid of arguments and tension, helps to soothe the energy, calm it down. Blue candles. I have reconciliation oil, which I would use for peace and harmony in the house. And basically, with a lot of clients that I turn away, they want to fix the relationship with just Magick only, not wanting to like how is Magick gonna fix something that you should fix up there? Like some people, there needs to be Magick and some self-work. There's so many things, and each relationship dynamic is different. So we would have to get into like, why are you fighting so much? What brings it on, what triggers it, all that stuff. So every couple is so different. To look at those things, fill your house with good scent. Scent helps. What else? I'm so over being single, but I'm still healing past hurt. Any suggestions for building confidence and releasing past hurt, clearing the path for love? Nalisa. So I have a video. It's a bay leaf video about kind of like releasing past trauma, past hurt and stuff. But you're still healing past hurt. And for building confidence, you gotta like start doing things that make you feel good. Like for me, I kind of lately got into makeup again, nails and stuff. You have to find those things again. Sometimes maybe you work too much, maybe you take care of your family too much or something, and you forget yourself. So that's something that really, really affects your confidence. So before going and grabbing a crystal, make sure that like you are taking the time out, because time out for yourself is a bigger spell you could cast than grabbing a crystal. You know what I'm saying? Take the time to build your confidence. What makes you feel good? You like to dance? Go take a dance class. Make yourself feel good. You like red lipstick? Go buy yourself like 10 red lipstick. Make yourself feel good. You have to do things for yourself. I think that's the biggest thing that I would say. But you can also do spells. Take your hair, a little strand of it, put it on a yellow candle, and orange. If you have an orange juice on it, or if not, then just light it like that. Orange helps confidence, solar chakra, and then it also carries the energy of the sun. So it brings that like happiness, cheer, growth. Will my ex Ishmael talk to me soon? Oh my Lord. Can you tell me if me and my Aries why am I passing through the same comment?
Because people are asking over and over.
I'm trying to figure out if my 6-year relationship is worth it. We have a child together, but we're long distance. I think for like that's so you'd have to like get a reading done. Like I wouldn't be able to say anything or to tell.
Delicate.
You could do divinations yourself though. Like if you burn a red candle, maybe it could show you signs and stuff. But I would definitely like get a reading, if not by me, somebody that like you trust, a spiritual worker or something. I mean, that's what I would do. Trying to find out if your relationship is worth it. Also, like you're starting to question your relationship. That's not really good. You need to figure out why you're questioning it, and stuff like that too.
Yeah, there might not be something spiritual.
Because that's a lot. You have a child together and it's long distance. It's a lot on you. Maybe it's a lot on them. It's a lot. Like, maybe the stress of it or whatever. See, I don't know what's truly going on, but that's a tough one. And like, don't think that there's like nothing that can happen. Like, things can change in the better. You can do spiritual work to change it in the better, and also like self-work, because that's a lot. I think you might need some self time too. That's a lot. That's a trigger for me. I'm not gonna read that. I'm sorry. Let's go to B. I need so much work. I can ask Spirit Universe to bless me so I can get the help I need. Queen King. Oh, Queen King. That's so cute. Yeah. Right for marriage, our heart need to move. Blockage, have no friends, family in life. Oh, we don't have friends. We have just very few family. But I will keep you in my head when I sit on my altar, B. Thank you. Like, oh. Awesome. Actually, Victoria, I don't want to like be mean or anything, but I've been through that too. So it's hard for me to open up. I've never talked about it on YouTube, so I'm sorry. Like, I didn't want to come across mean or anything. I'm sorry.
Tell her to heal her.
Yeah, I really hope you heal. I'll keep your name in my heart when I sit on my altar too. I'm sorry. Just wondering what crystals or oils or something can help me with my pain and despair of losing my sister best friend. She was my soulmate. We were both Aquarius. So the like, whether it's grieving or a breakup, crystals. I would say labradorite is a really, really good crystal. But more so, like, for me, when I'm super heavily like stressed out or want to get like some kind of, like you said, what did you say? With the pain and despair of losing. So that's like grief or breakup kind of a pain. It's a separation. And that's very tough because that's an energy that's pulled away from you, but it's still connected. So it's being pulled, but it's still linked to something else. So it's constantly just like, you feel it, but you don't know what's going on. So I would use oils like rose oil is probably the one oil I would recommend the most. And here's why, because our vibrations as human beings is at a certain frequency, and roses carry a frequency higher than us. So one of the best ways you could raise your frequency is get yourself roses. My boyfriend actually got this for our 500K. Rose petals. Keep it around your house, dry them up, use them as a face mask, body scrub.
Forever Roses, they're great.
Forever Roses, they're very good because they last a year and they're real. What else can you? Rose oil, rose lotion, rose incense, rose candles. Fill your house up with roses. Just uplift the energy with scent. Like, I hope that made sense. Why do I keep attracting married men and not singles? How to make a proper Kali altar? That question turns me on. Okay, we'll get to the Kali one, but how do I keep attracting married men? Why do I keep attracting married men? What I'm sensing from you, maybe, do you like the aspect that they're married and already taking care of a household and a family? They're stable. Is that something that you're attracted to? So maybe that's why you gravitate towards them. Do you like that being taken care of type of because you see them doing it for their family, maybe? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's almost like sometimes you attract that.
Yes, and as you're attracted, like say, think of like, when I think of The Rock, right? He has so many businesses. He's thriving, but he has this wife and he has 2 kids and he's being a good dad, and like he gets down and dirty, like in the dirt with his kids, and he doesn't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I look at that, it's an attractive feature that I see in my partner. so it's attractive, so maybe it's not necessarily the married man. It's something about that attracts you.
Some aspect.
Yeah.
Figure out what aspect, and then
we'll figure that out. Like, what is that you like about a married man? Is it they can provider, right?
Kali altar.
Oh, the Kali altar.
See, I'm good.
See, he helps. Otherwise, I'd be all over the place. I'm also doing shots and stuff. But it's already 5:10. But what do you think about going up to 6 p.m.?
That's fine with me.
6 p.m.?
Yeah, there's a lot of relationship questions. Husband and wife questions.
Kali altar. This is something. So I have been actually already drafting the ideas for the videos, but they're going to unfortunately be on Patreon, because if I put a Kali video up on YouTube, I don't think the way that I would set up my altar, they would allow that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can share with you a few things you could put on her altar, which is hibiscus flowers, a statue of her, a painting of her, a photo of her, whichever one. You can have black crystals, red crystals, garnet, black obsidian. She likes... Don't give her roses. Don't offer her roses because there's thorns in it. What else can you give her? I give her so many things. Like, if I get fruit or something, I'll give her fruit.
Yeah, as an offering.
Incense. Red candles, black candles. And, like, I put other stuff on her altar, but, like, if I say those things, like, I don't think I could here. But yeah, head over to Patreon. Those videos should be out within maybe, like, the next 2 months, because I really want to perfect it. And I also want to make a Shiva one. I get so many questions about Shiva. But, okay. Let's move on to the last reading. So the first two was love and money. And I told you guys that the next reading is going to be something you guys pick. So tell me, and I will pick a card. Actually, you guys get your ideas. Like, let me see the ideas, and then my boyfriend will pick.
I already got it. What are the messages from ancestors?
Ancestors?
I already fucking love it.
That's so funny because we just started.
Yeah, just because we started doing our...
We just started working with our ancestors.
Well, you how about this? I'll pick the next one too, if there's one.
You don't want to pick this one?
No, I picked one. Ancestor.
Ancestor? Oh. That's so funny, ancestors. This is like the perfect deck. So let's see. Ancestors. Okay, I'm going to be tapping into some ancestor energy here. You might want to burn some sage.
That candle going.
Okay, so somebody's ancestor here is a woman. She is a woman that has bared a lot of children, and she's a strong woman. She's a caretaker, but she was also a very hard worker. She kept the home going. I feel like this is a woman that is here to tell whoever needs to hear it. A female ancestor, okay? Might be long red hair. It could, for a lot of you, it could be that you lived on an island, like an island type, island type environment. This is very Polynesian island type of a ancestor. And for a lot of you, it could be that you work with Yamaya, very strong Yamaya vibes. But the message that they come for you, that they bring to you, is there's a phase of your life that is ending. The World card is an ending of a phase because there's something coming that is greater. There's something coming that is bigger. You're done with the small stuff, and she came to tell you it's okay what you're going through. You're supposed to, and this is supposed to end. So that's for a lot of you. You live on a tropical island.
That's the person that asked the question. That's the one that asked.
You're the one that asked for the ancestor reading, and that's the one that my partner picked. That's so funny. It's a very sweet energy too. Like,
Oh, that's a good card.
I make black salt for Mama Kali, and I think she powers it for me because when I asked her for guidance through the Kali Oracle, Kali and her card popped down and her chance played in my head. Good. You're connecting. Vixen, you're connecting. That's good. Now remember, when you work with Kali, sometimes she shakes things up, so don't get scared. But I think you're connecting really good.
Do you want to put a reading for career? A few people have been asking about career.
Career?
Yeah.
Let's do one for career. Oh, roses. Yeah, I felt like it was a message for a few different people. Hey, you guys are perfect for each other. How do I find myself again? I feel totally lost and directionless in all areas of my life. Is there any spell or crystal that can help? Barth V. That is, you just described me. Sometimes, here's the thing. So we have so many planets in retrograde right now that it's normal right now to feel lost and directionless and like things are not going well. It's kind of a lot of people are going through it because of the retrogrades. So you're not alone and it's okay. And don't be so hard on yourself for feeling like that because sometimes the planets affect us. Any crystal or spell that can help. If you feel lost and directionless, yeah. I want you to put your hair on a brown candle and stick a key either on it or around it or like place it right in front of it. It's a key that you have to have used before, and you can use the key again after you use it if you want to, and light it. Okay. It took a while. So when it comes to career, for a lot of you, okay, so I have 3 cards here. I'm going to get into all 3 of them. But for career, a lot of you are way too serious. You're way too serious, and you have forgotten to play and dance along with life. Okay, a lot of you are stuck in stagnant energy. Look at that. Do something to change your energy. You're stuck in stagnant energy when it comes to your career. Either you're not motivated anymore, it's not making you happy anymore, you wanted something different, you're ready for change, you're ready for growth. It's a lot of different messages coming for a lot of different people. And for a lot of you, it could be that maybe you are playing too much with your work, like kind of putting your work aside and putting play first and stuff like that. And it could be a message for you, change your energy, get your work done too a little bit. So there's a lot of messages coming through. Also, for some of you, I see that you're trying to attract and manifest a house. And the stress of your career is coming in the way. For a lot of you, I see growth in your career. Now, if you guys have gold jewelry, I want you to take it out and either put it on your altar or your money altar, or maybe you can like wear it or something when you're doing your spiritual work. Gold. So for everybody in this live, there's a very special message for you. And if you see this live even after, this message was supposed to come to you. Gold candles, gold jewelry, gold decorations. Gold is going to favor you in your life when it comes to career. So get yourself some gold, okay? And it's also going to help you in balance, play with work, which is something you guys need balance. Whether it's that you have too much play or too much work, you guys need balance for a lot of you.
There's a quick question. Someone was asking, how do they awaken their spirituality? Or how do they start to awaken their spirituality?
How do you start to awaken your spirituality?
Yeah.
Okay, can you remind me after I do these?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that.
So these 2, because 3 cards came out. So these 2, so there was a question, but we're going to get into the question right after I do these 2. Okay, we have the Priestess card. So how are you being called to step up and lead? For everybody that is asking about their career, How are you being called to step up and lead? For a lot of you, I feel this unhappiness within you because you're not able to lead, and you guys are leaders. So you're stuck in a job or career that you feel like your assets and your knowledge and what you have to offer and your potential is not being completely like utilized. And you're being called to step up. For a lot of you, this could be a career change coming up. For a lot of you, if you needed confirmation from your spirit that or ancestors or whatever that you like, you want to do a career change, but maybe you've been feeling guilty or overwhelmed or whatever by it, this is your sign. There's something needs to give, something needs to change when it comes to your career, where you need to step up and grow into your potential. There's so much potential here that's not being tapped into. Also, for your career, if you guys can keep some kind of something of a snake, whether it be like a little snake statue. Actually, my boyfriend and I got matching snake tattoos on our arms. That's funny that the snake comes up because I see the headpiece on her snake and I feel like it's there because it's telling me to tell you guys the snake is there to give ideas. One of my spirits is a snake kind of an entity, and Slytherin. They can get to places where other things cannot, if that makes sense. And so keep a little snake, a statue, a little picture. Maybe you want to get some snake jewelry or an outfit or something. Yeah, but snake, I think that snake symbolism and the snake around you when it comes to your job and stuff might help a lot of you. And the last card that came up for you guys is the Sisterhood of the Rose. And this is beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. The word priestess came up twice for you guys that are asking for career readings. Beauty and devotion. Okay, when you guys are working, these are all for my career curious people that came for the career reading. When you're working, are you in your sweatpants, hair up, just bummed out and just slobby? Like, sometimes it's nice. I love it. But after a while, that will take a toll on you. That will take a toll on your confidence. It will take a toll on your growth. Let me give you an example. So I used to work with this guy. You remember Corey?
Yeah.
And we used to work together. But I used to work with this guy, and he would dress like normal, like just normal, come to work, just sometimes even just super casual. And all of a sudden, one day he came to work in a suit and he never stopped. His position didn't change. He was still like, just like answering phones, I think.
It's a normal guy.
Yeah, normal guy. He just dressy shoes. Oh my God. Like, he dressy shirt, slacks. Everybody was like, what the heck? The first day we were like, okay, maybe, he had to go somewhere. Second day, third day, fourth day. His whole wardrobe, whole style changed. And he looked like a boss, like CEO. Guess what happened? I'm not kidding you. Maybe just a few months later, he became, what was he?
He was a manager of the whole department.
Manager of the whole department. And he was maybe like 2-3 years older than me.
And he beat out people that were there for years that didn't even get that position.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He beat out people he did, because he was so young. He beat out people that were there that I knew since I was a little girl. I worked here since I was a little girl. I knew them since I was little, and he pushed past them. Just like, I'm telling you.
It's the confidence.
It's the confidence. It's how you present yourself. And this card reminded me of that. How do you present you guys at your work, at your career?
His performance was always good. Someone was asking, did his performance improve?
Oh, his performance was good. Yeah, you couldn't mess with him.
But nobody recognized him because he didn't present himself that.
Oh my God, best thing you ever said. Nobody recognized him or his potential because of the way that he was presenting himself.
Which is sad but true.
It's sad, but it's true. As soon as you change something that's why I put glitter in my spells. Glitter captivates the attention. And here's the thing. You got to captivate people's attention sometimes to get what you want. And that's what he did. And this card just, I feel like that's a message for a lot of you in your career. Change something up and watch what happens.
Before you get to that spiritual awakening question, just answer this really quick. The placing your crystals. Feng Shui goes into that if you want to do it.
Okay, so Margaret, I have 1,000,001 question for you. However, I will ask, does it matter how you place your crystals?
Really quick.
No. Really quick before we get into the question about spirituality. No, it doesn't, but it does. So if you go look at the Bagua map and you look at like the money corner of your house, and if you put the money crystals over there, then of course it matters. It amplifies it. It's really good. But if you can't put it there, it's okay. You put it on your altar, but make sure you always cleanse and clean your crystals because they absorb energy.
And that question from Mari S. She asked, how to get your spiritual awakening started.
What was her name?
Mari S.
Mari S. asked how to get your spiritual awakening started. So this is a question that's really, it's one of those things I get asked a lot, and I talk about this on Patreon a lot. Sorry. Is like people ask, how do I know what spirit guide to work with? And how do I get it started? And what I've noticed working with all the clients I've worked with and like talking to so many of you guys is the spirit guide comes to you. You start seeing like their symbols and messages and everything. But spirituality, I think it's the same thing. Spirituality is awakened after a very traumatic event. That's what I've noticed in my practice. It could be different for a lot of you out there, but my opinion, my practice, spirituality awakens when there's a crack in your core, and it like, that's how I can describe it. It literally awakens. Like it rips you apart, and that's how your spirituality breaks through. And then you move on from there, and then you find out that like there's so many things that you were believing that were not good for you. It's so much like just bombarding at you. I feel like that's how I would explain a spiritual awakening.
I think spirit guides are something you need to hit on because like it's like when you're riding a bike, there's a third wheel almost trying to keep you stable. You almost want a spirit guide if you're getting into spiritual work to begin your work. So for Marie, we figure out for her what is her spiritual guide and then follow from there will be the best.
That's it. That's a really good one. So sometimes like you said, like you're learning to ride a bike, right? If you have a spirit guide there, they can kind of catch you if you fall, or they can kind of like you ride the tricycle. I remember my dad would push me and then let go, and I wouldn't even know when he let go. So I feel like that's a spirit guide. He'll push you and then let go, and you'll be doing it on your own and you won't even know. So I really do feel like find a spirit guide, and because you're already asking these questions, I'm pretty sure there's something reaching out to you. Pay attention. Signs, symbols, numbers, animals, so like any dreams, it could be even ancestors. It could be just an entity or deity that you're super drawn to. Colors you're drawn to. Pay attention to all of it. There's a reason you're drawn to specific colors so much. There's a reason you're drawn to a specific maybe smell so much. It's a reason. There's so many people that came in. Yeah. Hi, Incy, Renee, Tracy. Pamela, you're still here. Thank you for being here. Sierra, Tia, Milanis, Vixen.
Maybe in 30 minutes ago, I do a few cards and all that stuff.
Yeah, so around 6 p.m. Should I go live on Patreon?
If you want to continue more on Patreon for more of the darker stuff. Yeah,
so I'm feeling a little tipsy and a little buzzed. So around after 6 o'clock, maybe an hour later, we'll try to like set up and stuff again. I might go live on Patreon, but if I do, I'll announce it.
Just for the dark or like stuff that you
just for a little bit more content that like I wouldn't be putting here. And because this is so long, let's continue over there. It's Friday night. Friday night stuff will go on Patreon anyways.
4:23 when I wake up.
But I still wanted to give you guys like long content. I keep seeing 4:23 when I wake up. Okay, Google the angel numbers 4, 2, and 3, and then 4, 2, 3 together. Google that. Angel numbers 4, 2, 3. And you should find so much information. But the 4 is a number of your house, domestic, roots. And 2 and 3, 2 is partnership and 3 is creation. So there's something new being created in your relationship in your house. That's what I'm getting from it.
Oh, we got a warrior of God here, I think.
I send angels to wage attacks unlimited times, continuously, mercilessly, and permanently against blah, 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 blah.
Warrior of God. This friend, whatever. What are thunder witches? What are thunder witches?
Huh?
Someone asked, do you believe in thunder witches?
What's a thunder witch? That's so
interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting. What is that? I learned so much from you guys. Oh, yes. What do you guys want to see on YouTube? Like readings? What do you want it to be about? What videos? Herbs? Like.
You want the content to evolve with the people.
Also, if you want, this is something he always asks me or tells me about, is like evolving my content. So what would you guys like? Vlogs, more raw videos and not edited, because I would love to do that, but I don't know if you guys would like that. Like, what else would you guys like to see?
For this lady right here, she needs the OF.
Which one?
Kirby or Christy?
Kirsty! Oh my God, Kirsty, how's Valentine? How can I revamp our sex life after being together 27 years? That's so sweet. Congratulations. Been non-existent for years. I love. Go to my OnlyFans and also send me a message on my email, because I've known you for so long. Just send me a message on my email, okay? But also head over to my OnlyFans. That's where I talk a lot about sex spells, sexual healing, stuff like that, where I can't on YouTube.
So right here she replied. So basically that, I guess they work with thunder and storm energy.
Ooh, so witches that are more connected to the energy of thunder or lightning?
So like lightning storms would be where they're the most powerful.
If I could capture dirt from where thunder or lightning hit, or a tree that got hit, I would save it.
That's pure energy.
Save it.
Pure energy.
And witches that work with that, don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. I would not. You're in there. You guys got to see him. His hair is so fluffy. If you want to see more of him, he might do he might come on Patreon live. Yeah, Patreon live. If you guys want to see,
you gotta pay to see him.
You gotta pay to see him. Valentine is doing great. She'll be 12.
It's actually like during storms, it might be a good time to do witch work, because there's a lot of energy around you, like natural energy.
Actually, for me, I don't know if a lot of other people would agree with it, but for me, thunder and lightning would be so good in domination work, because thunder and lightning, what does it do? It just gives this shock, this whip, like it's a spiritual whip. Like that's what it looks like, right?
Like if I were to like carve ruins or do totems and stuff, if there was a thunderstorm while I was doing it, whatever I created would be like 10 times stronger than if I didn't do it in a thunderstorm. Hands down.
Yeah, so he works a lot with runes, and he's saying like if he carved or was working with runes and there was thunder or lightning, it's one of the most powerful things that he could be doing when there's lightning and thunder outside. Sorry. So thunder and lightning, I didn't even know there was like witches that work with it. I mean, I know that witches like work with it sometimes here and there and stuff, but I didn't know that was like dedicated to it. But that's very powerful.
I'm gonna write that down. The Yoruba people. Yoruba.
The Yoruba people believe in it. Yoruba is what? That sounds really familiar.
I'm gonna write that down. We can look it up later.
Is that part of Santeria? No. Am I just confused? Because it sounds familiar.
We can look that up later. It's interesting.
You're You see, he likes to write things down, so we research it. So if I learn something, I can teach you guys too. He helps. They have to Shango and Oya related to thunder. Oh, it is
What?
like a Legua and Obatawa. It's part of all them.
Okay, that's good.
Shango and Oya. You might actually you might be really interested in them. That's funny. Maybe there was a reason that connection happened.
Oh, and Ruins on Bay Leaf, that's a good one too.
I enjoy written in the rune on the bay leaf. That's very powerful. Because here's why that's so powerful. That rune, or like anything, like a Om, or like the cross of Christ, or the evil eye symbol. Now, if you imagine, like, this reminds me a lot of the Slender Man scary stories. When one symbol or energy has been used over and over and over and over and over again, it's been fed energy over and over and over again, and it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. So if you use a symbol like a rune or a yantra, these are energies that have been used. Even if you print it out from the internet, that symbol has been used in thousands, millions of rituals, and it's activated and awakened already. So when you do it on a bay leaf, it's so powerful.
It's like taking energy from a pool of water where millions and millions of very powerful people have given part of their energy into it.
Yeah, so he made a real good point. But what I think of what he said, imagine there's like a lake and a bunch of yogis and sadhus, koris, like, and how would I explain those? Like
from the very beginning of time, whoever has used that energy put a little bit of their own energy back.
So from the very beginning of time, whoever used that energy, they put a little bit of their energy into that symbol over time, and everybody else that used it, all these powerful people, right? And then you use that and you put it in on your bay leaf.
You're adding your step to that.
You're adding your energy and pulling that energy. It's very powerful.
That's why you should never ever hate on any religion, because any religion has power because of the people that believe in it.
Yes. This is something that is very important, that I should talk about on my channel more, that don't hate on other people's cultures and religions and traditions because they have powers passed down to them, people's ancestors. Don't piss people off too. Like, you don't know. Like, I would never like go actively piss someone off, like a stranger or something. I don't know what they practice. I don't know what their ancestors have passed down with them. Be careful.
like if I believe someone could bring Satan down on me, I would not piss them off.
Right? Like, if you could believe that somebody could bring Satan down on you, would you piss them off? We don't know who's walking around our streets and our neighbors and at the grocery store that can bring upon the devil on us. Like, sometimes we overreact and let our egos take over, and I don't know. Are you aware of Emily Halifax? She's good, and I don't know that one, Emily. But Shireen, I love watching her. She actually helped me through her videos get out of a very, very toxic 10-year relationship. Like, her videos, I don't know her personally. I wish I did. It would be a dream to meet her. But I don't know her personally, but she's inspired me so much, like so much. She's made me confident. Like, I really like her. And I really like her relationship with Justin too. It makes me think of my relationship with my partner.
Oh, a lot of people have been asking for a health reading, so if you could just
a health reading?
for their health and stuff, yeah.
Health cards, Sarah. Okay.
Sorry, I was gonna bring that up, but I'm bringing it too.
Let's do a health
I'm getting
card.
there, Eddie.
Our Lord is made by every religion in this world. They shall not. Yes, like, I love so many different cultures. You guys know I work with the Legua. I work with Obatala,
free will is freedom, and the freedom is also God. So he created a variety of people because he could.
And like we have Buddha in our house. We love the energy that he brings. Like I painted Buddha myself. It's on my hallway wall.
And there's something a lot of people don't know. Religion isn't something that just exists. Religion can be created. It's what people believe in. That's a religion.
Mm-hmm. You said rose scents for the loss of my sister. I don't usually like rose scents that much, but lately I've been wanting it so bad. Can it be that Can that be because I'm a sensitive? A lot of like empath. I don't know if you've heard empath. They are sensitive and they gravitate towards a lot of like floral scent more because empathetic people. I still don't know if I am. Sometimes I do think I am. But I understand the sensitivity that comes with being an empath, and roses help. And maybe it's a reason that you're being gravitated towards roses. And roses are actually very healing through grief. I know I've been there. White roses are very, very helpful. And red roses too. It's really helpful. Health card. See, I didn't remember. He reminded me. Is my face looking okay? Health card. Which deck should I pick from? Okay.
Close your eyes and
make a video about empaths. You're an empath?
More research than
I don't know if it's such a thing that maybe like you were an empath and then you come out of it. Because I swear, I feel like I was an empath.
The sensitivity level too. Sometimes you're more sensitive, sometimes you're not.
And I feel like either I'm suppressing it really bad or like, so I wouldn't make a video right now about empaths. I would definitely need to dive in and share my own experience with it too. But I truly feel like I was such a sensitive empath. And today I'm like, I don't know if I'm suppressing it or if it went away. I don't know.
For health.
Health. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, somebody keeps asking me about IVF. Why? The card came up. Why? I kept looking over that because I'm not pregnant. I don't know anything about pregnancy.
She's asking when she wants to get pregnant.
Please, could you tell me when would I get pregnant? Should I go for IVF? The card was upside down.
No.
So for me, I will never give you medical advice. I'm giving you the spiritual advice of the card, okay? Friend to friend. The card is upside down. And I've passed your comment a few times just because I don't want to give pregnancy advice. But the card said no. No.
Hard no.
Hard no, yeah.
That's it. You want to pull another one for health? Because I feel like that was just directed to one person.
So the health card that came out is 5 of Pentacles. Ooh. You guys are burnt out. I don't know who this is for. This is for a lot of you that you guys I'm showing him because this is the card. Literally, look at him. He doesn't know what to do. He's burnt out. He is in such despair, depressed, sad. Now,
a lot of mental health.
A lot of mental health here when it comes to health. Now, I want you to look at something. Do you see that lady over there that's presenting him with those coins? For a lot of you, your health is about to change. And here's why. Because you've been looking in the wrong direction. You've been looking at your despair and your misery and your anxiety and stuff like that. And you're about to change your perspective and look up and see this offering. So there's an offering coming. When it comes to a lot of your health, this offering, whether it be a job, a house, a lifestyle change, a relationship, it's so many different things for so many different people. Something is draining you, okay? And it's making you focus on the wrong things. But your focus is about to change. So for a lot of you that are in here for health reading, your health is about to change because something about it is about to change, where you get to see an offering that changes like the biology of your body. And the last card that we had for the health, because a few cards came out, is this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, look at that rope. I sometimes when this card comes out, I can feel the heaviness of the rope on the sword. So the sword is also heavy, but it just feels like they just left the rope on top. They did, like, there's something that needs to be cut here when it comes to your health, and you're not cutting it off. For a lot of you, it feels way too heavy a burden to even pick up your armor and cut it off. For a lot of you, it's affecting your health. It's very heavy. It's keeping you down. It's keeping your mental clarity down. The swords are the card of mental clarity. It's your mental health. Swords are all about your mind. And here we have this giant heavy rope right on top of your mind, and you're not cutting it off. You have the ability to cut it off. You have the tools to cut it off. It's sharp enough to cut it off. It's too heavy for you to pick it up and cut it off. So I'm going to actually pull. Yeah, I knew I bought this deck for a reason. Also, bottom of the deck energy, Wheel of Fortune. Your fortune is about to change in your health. I knew it. Like, your fortune is about to change in health. But let me pull from this card to kind of see what you guys can work with to change it and help your health work in your favor more. Okay, Raji, I'll get to your question right after this. He likes to sometimes compliment me, and it makes me feel so weird, so shy. And we've been together almost 4 years. Okay. We have the blue color. So surround yourself with more blue. And this is actually very interesting because if you read up articles about color therapy, blue is the color that helps you calm down and helps you heal. And I also think that blue helps heal a lot of like if you surround yourself with blue, it's so calming that it helps calm your stress, your trauma, anxiety, depression. Like also people like they may get seizures a lot, get overly stressed out a lot. Blue is a very, very good color. It activates your healing power. So surround yourself with more blue. For everyone that came in for health reading, blue's your color. Blue candles, blue. I actually have blue Gatorade, right? I got a blue dress on. Like blue's my color today. But blue is a very healing color. So incorporate more blue. And the next card that came, yes. Look at this. It's a health reading, and it says gray. Learn to scan your body. So when you get an X-ray done, what color is it? Gray. What is it showing you? The insides of what's going on. So we need to pay attention to what is going on inside your health. You guys are neglecting your health. A lot of you are not paying attention to your health. You're prioritizing other things in front of your health, and it's not helping you. For a lot of you, we have the number 29. So if you remember, one of the first cards that we had was from the romance deck. It was this right here. So for love readings, it was this number 11. And then we saw the synchronicity in my boyfriend's game. The number 11 popped up, right? So this kind of makes me think that this number is chained to that. For a lot of you, learn to scan your body when it comes to your love life. And if you want to know more about like sexually scanning your body when it comes to your sex life, physical touch, boundaries, intimacy, trust, foreplay, how much is too much, how much are you willing to explore, all of those things. Like if that's something you're struggling with, because a lot of times that's something that I'm learning is we don't even know what we're okay with our own bodies when it comes to sex, so there's not a lot of educational videos and stuff too, at least not the ones that I needed, you know? So I want to offer those, but I can't here on YouTube. So those would be on OnlyFans. But learning to scan your body, especially when it comes to sex, it's so important because sometimes, like, there's so much stuff that goes into it. I'll get into it over there on OnlyFans. But listen to your body. If you need a nap, take a nap. If you need a snack, take a snack. If you feel like you're tired, take a break. If you're exhausted, stop working. Don't push yourself. Don't push your body. I feel like sometimes it's okay to push yourself. Like maybe you're pushing your mind a little bit or, you know, but don't push your body to the point of physical exhaustion. I'm like spitting. So passionate. But like we make ourselves so tired and we exhaust ourselves and we make ourselves age more than we should, or we give ourselves disease like anxiety, overly stressed out. What is it called when you get the holes in your stomach? Ulcers. Like stress causes these things in our bodies, and sometimes if you don't listen, you don't know what's happening in your body. You just ignore and ignore and ignore. It's not good.
There's a physical manifestation.
Your stress and anxieties and stuff, if you don't handle it over time, it will become a physical manifestation. And let me tell you guys something. I see that in a lot of, like, I want to share my own, like, I see it because I see it personally in my life. A lot of my family members, a lot of the things that they have kept inside for years and years and years, now I see that they're older and their health has deteriorated. And it's only these family members that have kept things inside, suppressed things. The other ones, I swear to God, the ones that were rebels, independent, didn't give a shit, they're thriving. They are thriving, living their best life. Like, don't hide things and suppress things. Because let me tell you guys from experience, from seeing it with my own eyes, it will affect your health later on. Have fun. Like, give yourself self-care, self-time. Like, I've seen it with my own eyes. People that enjoy their life truly do create an energy where they're always enjoying their life. I've seen it. I still see it in my family personally. But like the people that just keep secrets, or if they're hurt and then they keep it in and they never say anything, you know, it builds up and it shows in your face. It will come out in your body as disease and stuff. So learn to scan your body. Your body talks to you. Your body tells you things.
This lady has right here.
OnlyFans, not Patreon.
Who should go where?
Oh, let me talk really quick about that. I have a few more minutes here on YouTube, and then I think around maybe 6, maybe around 7, we'll come back on Patreon. So I'll put a post up if I do. But so Patreon is where I'm active a lot. I'm the type of person that's very private, and like I'm not even that active on Facebook or Instagram because it's public. Even here on YouTube, it's so public, and I'm a very private person. But Patreon, I feel comfortable and like I feel safe enough to be vulnerable and share with you guys like intimate moments of my life. Not intimate, like more into my life, like, you know, things I can't talk about necessarily here, or more vlog style, a little bit more private stuff, maybe things that I don't heavily edit because editing takes so much time. I would just like to just post something, and a lot of things that the words that I cannot use here on this platform, I use those words over there on Patreon.
You're a little bit more raw.
A little bit more raw, yeah. But for OnlyFans, strictly all about sex content, but you will not get nudes, okay? No sex tapes, nothing like that. That's not what it is. Maybe a few tasteful photos here and there, depending on how I am on my own sexual journey. And that's why I opened the OnlyFans. It's nothing like nudes or anything. It's sexual healing, sexual readings, magic, spells regarding sex, gaining your darker stuff. Oh yes, a lot of my darker spells will be on OnlyFans too. But I might post those so you guys know. So if you guys are interested, you can maybe go head over there. If I post a spell and you're like, "Oh, I'm interested in that," you know.
It's just very distinguished, so that some people might not be interested in that. That's why.
Yeah, because some of my YouTube people they won't be interested in like sex stuff or maybe like more personal content from me. They just want the information in the video and they're on their way, you know. So this is for more of like us that want to connect more. I truly regard my Patreons as like true friends. Like I love them and they know Kavit, my boyfriend. Like it's more like a closer relationship. And also, I'm slowly starting to open back up my readings, which I have stopped for a long time, but I only offer it to Patreons. Because for me, I'm so sensitive sometimes to the energy exchange that happens in my readings. I have to be really careful with who I read. And Patreons, I know a little bit more personally. Doesn't mean I don't love you guys here on YouTube, but I just know them a little bit more on a daily basis. I'm always engaging, daily, like a daily. So I opened up readings over there. But OnlyFans is more darker stuff, sexual, magic, sexual stuff like that. So yeah, and on Patreon, I've also noticed a lot of the patrons that I have, they just feel more comfortable talking about and expressing like what's going on or what they need help with or whatever. Yeah, and over there. Because I feel like sometimes in the comment section of YouTube, it can get really aggressive and toxic and mean. And it just sometimes it doesn't feel good to express yourself there and somebody just attack you.
It's a safe space.
So Patreon is more of a safe space where I can be there too. And it's a safe. Safety for me is very important. That's why I moved from a toxic environment to this place where I feel safe. So safety is a big thing, okay? My daughter's mirror just fell and broke. Do you think that actually means bad luck? Okay, when a mirror breaks, that is the best thing that can happen to you because it just eliminated 7 years of bad luck. Take that mirror and throw it in the garbage and throw 9 cloves on top of the mirror. That's it.
It's a shield.
It's a shield. It just took away 7 years of bad luck. Yep.
Last card and then you want to call it a day. You want to pull a card and then we call it a day.
It's like 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
3 minutes left. Should I pick one more card?
It's a quick.
Random card, okay?
What is the message?
What is the last message for you guys?
This is going to be fun. A little bit of shot left.
Last card. And then in about an hour or two, if I do go on Patreon live, I will post a post here on YouTube community section. So just keep an eye out if you want to join me there, okay? Huh? This is a funny one. This is a funny card. Okay. You guys will see why it's so funny. Also, let me know if you want me to go live more often. I like this.
It could be like maybe every 2 weeks.
Maybe every 2 weeks, or maybe like every new moon, full moon type of a situation. Every Friday maybe. Yeah, like a happy hour.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Let me know. Okay, so this is the card that came up. This is actually a card that already came up. The message for you. Okay, so the weekend is coming up. It is Friday. The last message for you guys is to play. Make sure that you incorporate play. Okay, for a lot of you, I see you asking a lot of questions over and over again, struggles and stuff. Play. Incorporate some play into your life because your energy is very rigid. Your energy might be too restricting, blocked.
Too adult. Bring a little bit of child.
Adult. Yes, too adult. Bring a little bit of the child into it. If you guys are on my Patreon, oh my God, if you guys are on my Patreon, I swear to God, yesterday's reading for the week, I do a weekly reading there. Yesterday's was, I actually think it was this. I'm not sure, but it was something about your inner child coming out. So interesting, but
everybody's liking the happy hour idea.
You guys like the happy hour idea? Yeah, it's fun. Maybe every week I can have a different alcohol. So if you guys have any recommendations, or if you want to send me something in the PO box,
one of them we could even make more spiritual wine.
Actually, I could actually make a wine or something, or infuse a wine and show you guys that maybe one day.
Spiritual wine with sage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we should do all sage
wine. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. It's almost 2 hours. I want to say congratulations to us and you and me, because I think we built this together. Like, this is a team. You know, I learned so much from you. You learned so much from me, and I want to learn more for you, and I want to learn more from you and teach more. Like, I love it. And thank you guys for being here on this journey. And if you guys want more of me, follow me on Patreon and OnlyFans. Visit my shop for items that are handmade by me, okay? And with that being said, last shot. Happy Friday. And I have a feeling I'll see a lot of you on Patreon in about an hour. Bye.